Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel. In today's video, I will reveal my latest Mythic Rank Standard Best of 1 Magic the Gathering Arena deck, discussing the strategies and synergies held within the new brew, demonstrating this within our Mythic Ranked gameplay footage against the best decks and players in the world, and of course we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and double pack opening. We have a regular set booster as well as an epilogue set booster for March of the Machine. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help support the channel. You know, it's big help. It goes a long ways. Thank you all so much. And let's take a look at the newest deck. Of course, you can go above and beyond by becoming a YouTube member. Challenge me directly every single Sunday to a one-on-one. Izzet Turns is a 60-card standard best of 1 build with 2.8 average mana value. 30 non-creatures to 6 creatures, 24 land to support our 2.8 curve. We are taking multiple turns through Alchemist Gambit for 3 mana, cleaving for 7. If you don't cleave, you lose the game after your next turn. If you do cleave, then, well, that's all right. Take an extra turn after this one. During that turn, damage can't be prevented. Very nice. And then we'll be copying Alchemist Gambit with the new Chandra, Hope's Beacon. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy, triggering only once each turn, which on your turn and on your opponent's turn, which is crazy good. Then we'll have just the classic Galvanic Iteration for 2 mana. Whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell and choose new targets for the copy. And then finally, the Mercurial Spelldancer for 2 mana as a 2-powered 1 toughness creature. Can't be blocked. And whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, artifact, enchantment, planeswalker, non-creature, put an oil counter on the dancer, and whenever the dancer deals combat damage to an opponent, remove 2 counters if you choose. If you do, copy your next instant or sorcery spell, right? So this is really cool as we can layer in multiple copies. Of course, Galvanic can be copied again from the grave via the flashback, which is crazy good. So if you have enough mana, you are going to Turn Town. Filling in the side and allowing us to gain enough mana to accomplish all of these things is going to be one of my favorite cards, Invasion of Segovia. A new battle siege with 4 protection counters on it. When it enters, make 2 1/1 tokens with trample. Then when you flip it into the Sea Tyrant, it's going to be a 3/3. Non-creature spells you cast will have Convoke, which is phenomenal. That's our entire deck, as you've seen, 30 cards. And at the beginning of your end step, untap up to 4 target creatures. This will allow us to convoke those creatures, and then, you know, we untap them, and then we can re-convoke them and tap them on our opponent's turn after we've declared them as blockers, if we want, if, you know, that's what's going on. We can also counter spells beforehand if that's what's going on. But reutilizing those creatures again next turn, A, for blockers, B, just for spell mana, as they can reconvoke, and maybe if you get lucky, both, right? So this is very neat. The invasion can be easily flipped by placing the Spelldancer that can't be blocked on turn 2, right? So Dancer 2, Invasion 3, Spelldancer can immediately on 3 attack evasion for 2, and then on the next turn it flips, all right? So a little bit of before love and a little bit of after love with the Filigree Master for 4, -2, creating 2 1/1s with haste. So you play the invasion on 3, Filigree on 4, -2, then attack the invasion, and that's going to help get it down, even if there are blockers, right? Of course, if there aren't blockers, we have something like the Third Path. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, make a 1/1 token as a 2-powered 1 toughness creature. Very good, and it's both colors, red and blue, which makes it a really nice convoke card, right? You can tap that for either color, really making your deck quite consistent. Other spells within the deck that we really like as a setup will be Big Score. For 4 mana, instant speed, as an additional cost to the spell, discard a card, create 2 treasures, and draw 2 cards, which is crazy. When you copy it, you don't have to discard multiple cards, which is nice. And again, the fact that it's instant speed is really cool, allowing you to be copying spells on your turn, spells on your opponent's turn, through Chandra's static ability. Chandra can also add mana for the setup with the +2, 2 mana. +1, exile the top 5, cast instant and sorceries from among them, which is really, really good for grabbing more Alchemist Gambits, right? And then -X damage to up to 2 targets, which is just great for lethal, and can also get rid of threats that are on the board a little bit earlier on. We can make devils that can convoke with Burn Down the House. Really, really nice. And if we copy it, it's actually net positive. So Chandra's going to copy it. It costs 5. It makes 6 creatures. And then that's 6 mana that we can use. So it's like a free card plus you're gaining mana, potentially, which is nice. And it acts as a field whip. You know, if things get hairy, you can clean up the field, deal 5 damage to everything, and reset, right? Which is nice. More interaction within Voltage Surge, 2 damage to creature or planeswalker. Sack an artifact, 4 damage instead. And then Fading Hope, returning creature to its owner's hand. If his mana value is 3 or less, take that scry, which is really nice. And then the counter spells with Casualty, which is cool because we're making a lot of creatures in the deck. So, you know, that's easy to pull off. Counter spell unless they pay 2. If you sack a creature, they'll have to pay 4. And again, we can copy this quite easily on our opponent's turn with Chandra, forcing them to pay 4, which is pretty cool. The Master can also draw us a card and scry. You know, scry 1, then tap an artifact to draw a card. -4 artifacts you control get +1/+1, which is really good in the deck if you do get there. And then they're a little bit cheaper to cast as well. We already talked about Chandra's other abilities, and you know, that's going to be the entirety of the deck. We have a Soaring City and Crucible of Defiance here for utility lands, some basics and duels to make things really friendly. And you know, with the treasures, it's not hard at all. So at the end of the day, you know, you are trying to get this invasion out. You're trying to flip the invasion. That's going to allow you to, you know, cast a whole bunch of spells each turn, you know, gain a bunch of value through things like Big Score, right? Like Chandra, like Shahili, I don't know. And then, you know, once you have the value, have the appropriate cards, then we start to take multiple turns, which is really cool. So I hope you enjoy the deck. I'm having a ton of fun with it. And yeah, it's good. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don't go anywhere as well after the matches. We're going to talk about the deck a little bit more, try to improve it. If there is a will, there's a way. And we're going to shred into, like I said, a regular set booster and an epilogue set booster for March of the Machines. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, kick back, and enjoy. We're going to keep 7. It looks good as far as our play line goes. The only thing is, you know, it's... where's my interaction? You know, this deck is stacked with interaction, and, well, where are you? Right? The third path does not survive. No. We didn't think it would. I don't think the Dancer is going to survive either. It does. Wow. Turn 4 Shieldred because, you know. Okay. I mean, at least we get the semi-trade. Still 2 for 1.
Sacrifices must be made.
We want to start convoking as soon as possible. Not a good card to face off against by any means. It can eat our Galvanics. Not a fan. Oh, wow. That sucks for us. That's like the best card against us. And they don't even use it. Weird. What do you do, though? Top deck your Filigree Master. Take your invasion to 2. They might kill one of these flyers here. No. They're like, I'll just take a 5/5. Taking the Planeswalker there. Nice. No blocks. What do you mean? You're taking 6 damage, HGG? Oh, yeah. Big time. All right, let's flip a Roni. That's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 available mana. Which is pretty cool. And then we can add some cards to our pool, I believe, right? Or just +2 for fun. Nah, cards to our pool is always the best. Ooh, you're good. And turn untap 4. Thank you kindly. And, well, I think I might reconvoke those into our Fading Hope. No red creature yet, but the Devils will be coming out with Burn Down the House. Wow. I'm not impressed, bro. Could bounce our creature. Or she goes down to 3. Or we bounce theirs. Or we do both. I'm going to toss the score. The double turn is a really important one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. Okay, we keep it there. And then they wipe their own creature. Here's the land. 5, 6, 7. AO River. Thank you, Chandra, for the extra turn. Here's Invasion. Chandra is going to push up. Again. Filigree Master can minus, and we're popping. Slam an Invasion again. Ooh, a counter spell. Let's see what we get. All right. So we're going to take a draw here again. Dancer's good, but we're looking for a turn spell at this point. Hold up the counter spell. Well, that'll untap us all, so we can actually slam in aggressively. Do we have another turn after this one? I literally don't remember. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. No, we don't. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I'm so used to taking, 5, 6 turns in a row. It's the wave. There's no wave symbol. Just to lose the game, which was crossed out. Oh, my lord. Becky, look at that butt. And I'm just going to counter it. You don't have to casualty it because Chandra copies it. So that would force them to pay it twice. They'd choose not to. Our turn. Let's take that draw. Ooh, hello. Land out. Chandra can plus as well. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll do it. Chandra copies Galvanic, which is delicious. And then Galvanic double copies Gambit. It's beautiful. So we have 3 turns here. We can submit 0. We untap anyways, right? Galvanic gets copied again. And this time we're going in with a big score. A ginormous score. 6 treasures. Draw 6. Ooh, hello. What will I do with you? Land and play. -2. That's +1 for just more card value, right?
Never a bad time to improvise.
Let's blast in. End turn. Submit 0. Untap anyways. Land out. Chandra plus. Looking for another Galvanic. No. Rude. It's Filigree plus. You can go tap a treasure, not a creature. A land. Alright, let's toss a land. Shoutouts to our opponent. They're big chillin'. No Galvanics. They're illegal. Alright, we're gonna channel this out. And, oh gosh, let's bash. Was that lethal or did they quit? I didn't notice. It's so complex of a deck. There's just like, there's too many things to be doing, and it's like you hate to, you know, be slow about any of it, so you get kind of like tunnel vision. On the draw, keeping 7. Turn 1 and 2 are definitely here. We do have the Surge as well, right? So big chillin'. No, you go. Esper Conductor. I will allow in play. And then I'm just going to dunk on it, right? Dunk or bounce? Kind of just want to bounce. Fourth land can go. I like the scry there, right? So maybe a little bit better. They will get the free connive here, though, I'm sure. The might first. Okay. Is it when it dies or leaves the battlefield? It's when it dies. So if we bounce it, they're gonzo. And if we kill it, they unlock that. Which I think is still worth doing. Let's take our oil counter. Hit this for 2. I mean, it's not an enchantment at any point, so it's easy to think that all the sieges turn into enchantments. That kind of sucks. Not what I wanted. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could take it if we wanted it. Just counter, regular counter. Keep it alive. And that's our second oil counter, which was a problem for us, no longer is. They will need to find an answer. And sadly, Connive makes that very easy to do. I mean, they're not sad about it. I'm a little bit upset, but we're going to survive. We're going to survive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. It's close. We do have the full 9. But this is brutal, right? Ugh, gross. Down to 18. They're at 22. Our turn draw. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, no. We don't have enough if we attack with the Dancer. Eight, not 9. All right, let's get Shalai in there.
Style, grace, poise.
Shahili? I don't know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could still do it, but I think we need to wait. Just one more turn. Thank you for the follow. No. You are an absolute dog, bro. Nice play. I mean, we're at 16. It's just their connive is most annoying.
So sad to see art go to waste.
All right, we're gonna lose some life here. Do we want to kill Shelly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see what the connive takes it to. So much life. It's still at 6. Seven total. Maybe throw 1 in front. All right, let's take the might, not Atari, even though, you know, I click here. It doesn't matter. We just want this to tap. Ooh. Just when things can get any more curious. We could get such a big turn with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would give us 3 up to 5. Not enough. All right, let's push the dancer up. Attack with the dancer, pull the tokens off. Because we need to take a turn. Not any extra, so let's just double turn it. Which is a triple turn, because of the Spelldancer. But that Shieldred is so annoying. This doesn't matter, it's our turn anyways. Let's push up the dancer. Good game. Peace, baby! We got 2 more turns. We have a Galvanic sitting in the banks. 2/2/2, that's sick. And you know what Shanti does? Other than copying spells, she's going to find us another Alchemist Gambit with a +1 ability, right? So then on our next go, which we have 2 turns to figure out, which is 10 cards into our deck, +2 draws 12. Thank you. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 turns we're adding to it with our next turn spell we get, because Galvanic copies it, Chandra copies it, Spelldancer copies it, and then itself, which is 4 turns, right? So, woof. Our opponent's going to go first. I'm going to keep the hand. We've been flooding the entire video, or set of matches, day for me. Why wouldn't we get a good brick in, right? We get the 3rd land, which is actually nice. I shouldn't complain. It's easy to poke fun, you know, and blame it on the deck. And it's probably not the deck's problem. Are we playing against mono blue? Main phasing instant speed spells? Yeah, we are. You absolutely are. Which is pretty interesting. Hopefully they main phase their Haughty Djinn here. Delver I can't do anything about. Ugh. No counterspell, that's interesting. Went right through. They drew a land or a creature. Playing a land. Here's the mobilizer mech. Say what? Land out, crew 3. Let's test it. So far, so good. -2. Lip Invasion of Segovia. They don't even block an octopus. Crazy world. They could counter this. Okay, they got a creature counter. Nice. Good for you. And now, because we were counting on the untapped, they can kill the Filigree Master, Shahili. 5 mana up, 3 cards in hand. Here is a Hulking Metamorph, entering as a Delver of Secrets. Interesting. That can crew the Mobilizer mech. We are getting hit for 3 to 17. Filigree is down as well. Interesting blue deck. I'll give you that much. I'm totally tapped out, yeah.
Well, this takes all the fun out of fighting.
It's gonna be our 5th land. We do want 6. And then we can copy. So we're not quite there yet. Again, just minusing 2.
Grace, poise, dive like hawk
Do we go for it and race? Heck yeah, we do. I mean, that's pretty good damage each turn. Oh, no. So only one transforms, the other doesn't have a backside. Interesting. Okay. It still has the front side, which tells you to transform it, but it doesn't transform. Non-creature spell unless we pay 2. That's actually really good against us. I say you should discard it. Right? Get that thing out of here. They do. They toss a make disappear and the spell pierce. What in the world? So, I mean, the crew here is irrelevant, but I get it. It crews. Did they just crew both of those for one attack? Ladies and gentlemen, please be nice. I'm doing this main phase because, you know, if they can do it, so can I. They have a counterspell. And there it is. I'm just going to decline. And that actually lets us hit while they're tapped to 8. And I'm going to hold on to it. We might need to counter something. We've got plenty of casualty targets. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. A third Delver. You're a legend. Well, it's really only the second, but still very good. Surveilling and drawing. Impulse Adelphia is a easy counter. Right, they're tapped out at this point. No attacks, they need to block. Galvanic into our big score. I guess. They get 2 kills out of our 6. We get 4 damage through. That's pretty good. I'm going to go for it. Killing the blue creatures is appropriate. We're convoking, and that's colored convoke, right? So, not bad. We don't get the other Delver, which means we get a little bit more to deal with here, potentially. There's the transform. The other, again, is the Hulk and can't transform. Consider goes through. What is this? I like it. All right, here's a Galvanic again. They countered the first one. Big score. Tosses make disappear. They would need 2 counters to get them both. Double draw. Thank you for Gambit. Double draw. Not too shabby. Am I the worst because I want to wow out? HGG, you are the worst. I can't believe you're doing this to them. Well, I don't know what they have. I know potentially lethal, but... I want super duper lethal. You know?
Give me a piece of scrap and I'll win any fight. Aerial combat is simply elegant.
All of the devils and the Spelldancers, and then the turns after, which gets copied through the Spelldancer, right? Now that's, you know, it's important for me to showcase the deck. Of course, with only 4 blockers, this is still lethal, and we could next turn double turn, right? 2 extra turns in addition to the one that we'd normally take. Going first with a pretty good hand. I mean, there is interaction, right? There's our early game spell that we like to focus on. If we could pull out a before and after, that would be even better. Oh, beautiful. Let's take that immediately. That is a kill, right? You could bounce it, but that is, you know, not long for this world, as far as I'm concerned. Let's make some 1/1 Krakens. Try to flip Segovia. Let's take a scry. It's good enough. Hit Segovia for 2, down to 2. At the very minimum, big score pushes us into Gambit. Push out the land, play the land. No attacks. So we could do it. You know, I'd love to copy the spell, though. Oh, wow. No blocks, it's theirs. Let's just push our luck as much as we can. Right, I need these to flip that. And I may as well take the token, because it's not enough, I don't think, to cast a double turn. Wait, a single turn, really, even. I shouldn't even call it a double turn. Let's take it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it is. Well, heck yeah, I will. I thought we were 1 shy. Treasure saved the day, and it's not copied. It is just an additional turn, but, you know, we take it. And we get punished. We're gonna draw? Ooh. I mean, that's not bad. That is not bad. Let's make another 1/1. And I think we just slam with 10 attackers. It is a lot of juice. They can block the third path, that's fine, because that's their Calyx that they're using to block. We just lose 1. We're going to untap 4 of them, which is the Darvels. Right? The creatures we want to block with. And hopefully they don't ossify my face off. 11 life with some life gain, and they could push that life gain up quite a bit. We're going to top deck. Uh-oh. So we lose our Planeswalker. First and foremost, they take our draw engine for 1 mana. Oh, and then they gain about 250 life. That's brutal. Ah! We just have to outweight it, but they're going to have, you know, such an advantage life-wise at that point. I'll trade with Calyx. We have to get in there as much as possible. It would have been lethal. It absolutely would have been lethal. They would have blocked a little differently then, I guess, though, right? Oh, Lord. This is so bad. There's so much life. Don't you dare. I can't even make them pay 2. Thanks, enchantments. Yeah, not on my watch. You would, though, right? And I don't doubt that they have 2 copies of Audacity in hand for Trample as well. I don't doubt it. Okay, they tapped out. I block in case they do find Trample. Otherwise, I would take it. I'll still trade with Calyx any day of the week. I'll leave that invasion up. Yeah. Hey, Maya. What's up? Cute cat, what you gonna do? Please help me win this game. Cute cat. Why don't you get Calyx too? I think that, you know, it's a good bait. It forces them into one or the other. 4 cards in their hand. At least it's not a 9. It's just a 6/6 still, though. And they play another Calyx, because why wouldn't they? Haunting. Oh, man. Ouch.
Test your metal against my metal.
We making tokens here, or we drawing cards?
Of course I can improve on ancient designs.
Really? It's not good. We got all our blockers. I mean, it's the enchantment deck. I guess we're doing as good as you possibly can do, right? Is that permanent too? That's going to take my Planeswalker again. Dang it, Randy. Okay. I mean, it sucks. It's not the end of the world. Ooh, we can push them to the ground for sneaky block. Right. Creatures you control have flying and vigilance. Those you control 7 or more enchantments. Wow. That's really good. Very good. I mean, they have vigilance. You may as well swing in, right? They're out of cards. We make another blocker. Bring the boys and girls, ghouls and goblins back to the ground. Okay. 1, 2, because this is going to go down to 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will kill this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not good. Wrecks our entire field while they're still making creatures all the time. Hot Doogie! Not too bad. We might minus.
Think swift like a Felidar.
Pretty bad. Oh, come on.
Of course I can improve on ancient designs.
I'm gonna toss the counterspell at this. They have so much land, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, we're close. I think we trade it to them, don't we? They would just take it. We're better off to keep it blocking. Of course they do. Dang it. Gotta keep her alive, right? Brutal. Oh, man, this land. What if this was a double spell? A Galvanic. I would really like that.
Exactly what the metal wants to be.
I guess we should have just kept the Fading Hope and bounced a token. Having a hard time here.
This plane's beauty is inspiring.
A very hard time. It's a lot of land. I don't know how, but sometimes that happens. Are you kidding me? And they can pay for it. Let's just make the tokens, whatever.
I was all flash, not enough force.
Ouch. I was being greedy. I thought we could get something good. We tossed the Fading Hope. Oh, there it is. Turn too late. Good game. What'd you top deck? Another gas card? Of course you did. Good game. Oakley dokely. Izzet Convoke Turns. Very, very cool. What is the final list? Well, I wouldn't mind an additional Fading Hope or 2 just for tempo, right? Just to make sure that we can survive until we're taking the double, triple turns. You know, we can't always kill something with a Surge. We can't always chump block it into Oblivion, right? There's things with Trample. They exist. And, you know, that Fading Hope is really, really good for that. So I would like to see maybe some more hope in the deck. That's, you know, really all I have to say. You know, I love Make Disappear in the build. I know a lot of people think 4 copies is too much, but it's just so you can consistently have it. The same goes with Surge. You know, it's really about having it in your opening hand, and that's why we have 4 copies of each, right? So, I'm loving the deck. Of course, you know, always room for improvement. Like I said, I think a couple more Fading Hope would be good. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, become a YouTube member. And now, the favorite part of the video, what you've all shown up for. It is the set booster and the epilogue booster. 12 cards, 5 cards. Respectful. Oh, the Bars of Doom. It's like as soon as I start to open the packs, they pop up. It's okay, though. We're going to leave them there. We will survive. What is this thing? Thalia and Gitrog in the house. I guess that's alt art. Is she feeding him an apple? Right? Or is she probing his tongue? That's his tongue, not an... It almost kind of looked like she's got a speared apple. Oh, we're upside down here. I've got a Plains. We love it. One Plains, please. A Moment of Truth. I guess if we're zoomed in, we can probably bring it down a bit. Moment of Truth, I think, is a really good card. And actually, maybe that's something that could go in this deck. I'm thinking Moment in Truth, a little bit earlier of a draw, a little bit cheaper of a draw. We used to have Expressive Iteration, and that was really good. Sorry about the camera. The Barrage, which is really good. You don't see Seal from Existence played a lot. Or Invasion of Mercadia. I think that's a great card that we should see more of. Get your Yargle on. Alt Art, 9/3. Ooh. This is... Sorry, the camera's not where it should be. The Soul Steeper. Very, very good. Alt art as well. That's like a nice looking card. Draina Inland Vala. Not too shabby as our rare. And then we have a Rodentail holographic. Nothing crazy. I like the Dina. I like Draina. Let's see what this next pack has to offer us. I can't say that's an incredible pack. It's all right, though. Let's tear into this here. The Contempt. The Warmonger. Urborg Scavengers, my boy. My boy. There you go, dude. And then we have a Death Rattle. Nice. We also got a Street Chef. Our boy Rocco. Alt art. Very nice. Serving up that chicken. Oh man, I could definitely go for a roast chicken right now. Dang, that would be good. Roast chicken would be phenomenal. Pretty decent pack. We get Urborg, Rocco in that epilogue booster, and then a Soul Steeper, which I don't think this is worth anything by any means, but look at it. You know, it's just so pretty. And then Draina Inland Vala as well, which is pretty cool. I do not mind at all wrong screen. Anywho, that is our double pack opening, which means we need double likes on the video. If you haven't liked yet, slam it. Have an absolute magical day, everyone. Thank you for spending a little bit of time out of your day here with me. Cheers. We'll see you soon in the next